Yeah, we're going more relevant at the minute, going up to date, and we're keeping on topic with Rushy's rant. And I think, as everyone will no doubt be seeing it this week, it's going to be the best moment from a side character in the superhero movie.
Yeah, so the side characters we should specify is pretty much anyone apart from Piccolo and Gohan.
Yes, since it's basically their movie.
Yeah.
Which it feels very strange to say. Yeah, being them being the main characters.
Yeah, but everyone else is in limit.
Yeah.
Any moment that any other character did is in contention, and since you won last week, you get to go first. So, what is your pick?
Yes, for me, it's got to be the shining hero moment, which is Gamma 2 sacrifice.
Yeah, it's a big moment.
Yeah, it's such a fantastic moment towards the end of the film. I mean, he just goes out like such a badass. And it's just, he's such a brilliant character throughout the entire film. He becomes, I think he'll become a fan favorite. The more
Which is
people
a
see
shame
him.
since he died. Yeah. R.I.P. Spoilers. R.I.P. It's too late to say spoilers.
So for him to go out in such a way is, it's like a case of live long enough to become a villain. Well, he didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he knew it wasn't. He went like he's like his beforehand. He was just like, I have to do this. The way it looks, the visuals are fantastic. He flies up, the way he comes roaring down. He powers down on Cell. It looks great. He's flying in. Plus, he blowing off Cell's arm, and just the impact it has. And I mean, and even though it doesn't kill Cell or anything like that, it's just a powerful moment in the film. And even the after effects, like afterwards, like when Gamma 1 and Dr. Heeroh they're like checking on him later, and he's passed away and everything. Like it's
he gets Thanos slapped.
Yeah, it's like it's an impactful part of the film, and I just think everything about it is just good. It looks good, feels good. You're really rooting for it. It's very hype. I just think it's an excellent moment of the film, and it's just all well written. It's well designed. I don't think there's nothing bad about it. And even though it's not successful, you wouldn't expect it to be successful. You would never expect it to be the culmination of the film and the end part of the film. But
it feels like it could be at the moment.
Yeah. It's like, still
is
very.
Is he actually going to do this?
Yeah, like it still feels like a very hype moment in the film, and it's a hell of a way for a side character to go out because he still does some damage. So it doesn't feel like a waste of a character. Because you could say he is just a side character, but he still feels like he has an impact.
Yeah.
And I think for a newly introduced character, one that is very popular, and I think he will, he has become very popular, even though he's like lots of people haven't seen the film. People do like him already. I think it's an excellent way for him to go out. Because you can't just keep all these characters all the time. So for him to go that way is an excellent way, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a fantastic way. I was very hype when he did it. I just thought it looked great. So for me, that's my moment.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a strong pick that I've got a challenge against this week. And I actually have three. So I'm going to go in reverse order here. And, spoil the other two before I get to my pick. So my third choice pick is Pan finally flying. The feel-good moment. Pan learns to fly. She's showing off to everyone. After the start of the film with Piccolo not being able to teach her how to fly, she's not ready yet. She finally gets there. It's like, yes! She gets the feel-good moment.
That is a feel-good moment.
That was my third choice because that's not going to win. Let's face it, that's not going to win. No one's going to vote for that over self-sacrifice.
No one cares enough about Pan just yet.
Yeah. My second nomination, it was a close second, but it is the second one I'm going for, is the fan service of Bulma getting college girl buns. I think
not a terrible choice.
There's a lot of incels who vote in these polls, so I think there's a chance that could have been a winner. But no, I can't pick that. Oh, can I? No, I can't. I can't pick that. So we're not going with Bulma's Buns. They're on the back burner. They're second choice. But my pick for this week's Hall of Fame for best side character moment is Vegeta getting the win finally over Goku. He got the big win, even if it was slightly controversial. They didn't power up there the fight, but they had like an hour-long fight or whatever that you didn't even see. But it counted as a win. Vegeta beat Goku in a fight. So that's my pick.
That is a very good pick,
Yeah, it is a good pick because Vegeta and Goku are usually the main characters, but in this film they definitely aren't. They are side characters.
They are very much side characters.
They're in limits. So yeah, I picked
No,
them
I
all from
100%
them.
agree.
Yeah.
I was thinking of picking it, and I don't know. I just thought for me, it was just like, yeah, our boy Vegeta, he got his win, and that was great and everything like that. It's just I don't know. I was happy for our boy Vegeta, and I was like, yes. But I saw that Gamma 2 moment. I was just like,
yeah,
that's hype. That's
it is hype, and I'm banking on the fact that I think there's a lot of Vegeta fans.
Yeah.
Who will see Vegeta finally got his win. They're hanging on to that thread. Like, yes, but Vegeta did beat Goku that one time. They're going to be talking about it for the next 20 years. Because let's face it, Vegeta's not beating Goku again ever. Probably. No. But they'll be hanging on to that.
I've already seen people say that but because Goku laughed, he let Vegeta beat him.
Yeah, potentially.
It's like no, he didn't. He's just happy that Vegeta's happy.
Yeah,
like,
I mean they were both exhausted. Yeah,
like no, he didn't let him win. Just accept that Vegeta won. Like just let it. Just accept it. Let it into your heart.
Is there really a winner? Like they both hit each other at the same time. Goku just falls first, and that counts as a win for Vegeta, even though he also falls and can't move anymore. It's a very slim win, but it counts apparently just because Vegeta was on his feet longer, I guess.
Yeah.
But they're both exhausted. They're both down and out. No energy left.
In a 10 count doesn't. I don't know how boxing works. So no, I can't call that.
Yeah, he's out for the count. But yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting vote, this one.
Yeah.
Just because there is a lot of Vegeta fans. But arguably, even though Gamma 2 is popular, it's definitely not as popular as Vegeta is. But that was a very, very cool moment. The entire thing of him self-sacrificing to try and defeat Cell. Obviously,
basically, it's going to be film hype versus
character
Vegeta hype.
Yeah, because that moment, the Gamma moment, was definitely a better moment. But it's what the people like. People like the fact that Gamma sacrificed himself, or do people like the fact that Vegeta got the win?
Because I mean, if for those who are watching this now, who have seen the film, seeing the actual win itself, the win itself is very boring.
Yeah,
nothing actually happens. He just falls over.
It's a post-credit scene. Some people would have walked out of the cinema without even noticing it's there.
Yeah, it's not actually a fight at the end. It's literally falling over.
Yeah.
Like if it was a fight and a defeat, I would have been voting for it. But it's literally just like a fall over. So like
Marvel has ruined films forever now because every film needs a post-credit scene, and anime is no different because this is a post-credit scene. It's not even... Does that count as part of the film if it's a post-credit scene? Yeah. The film is finished. This is just a little extra on the end. But yeah.
Vegeta's one's not canon.
Oh, imagine if that's the next big argument. Oh no, but it was after the film technically, so does it even count as being canon? Like it wasn't part of the film, sort of. Oh my god, there will be people who argue that. There will be. But yeah, those are the two votes for this week's Hall of Fame. What is the better side character moment? Is it Gamma 2 with the self-sacrifice, or is it Vegeta picking up the win finally against Goku? Those are the two votes, and that is what you can vote for. So you can see our social medias right below my face right here. Go click on them, go vote in the polls, and we will find out next week who enters the Hall of Fame. But for now, let's move on to the hot take.
Let's go.